5 reasons I think Digibyte is a very promising investment at this point, and then talking about just kind of overall what's going on with Digibyte in this video, so stay tuned. What's going on, guys? My name's Patrick. If you haven't already watched some of my videos, I talk about cryptocurrencies, day trading, stock market, all that fun stuff. So do me one big favor and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, do me one big favor. If you do enjoy this video, if you do like Digibyte, go ahead and like this video. We need more support. We got to get the Digibyte message out there. We have to do the work to help grow the Digibyte community. So I wanted to talk about 5 reasons, very clearly 5 reasons why Digibyte is a very good investment in the cryptocurrency space, and why it stands out above a lot of the other coins that have a much larger market cap and a much higher price that really have no benefit. So the first point is reliability and the history. So Digibyte has been around since 2014, 4 years now. It's been going strong. It's very similar to the protocol, to the idea of Bitcoin, but it has addressed a lot of the issues. I'll talk about those issues in the next points, but I want to talk about how Digibyte does have a solid track record. There was a couple big spikes and drops, but overall Digibyte has, been moving higher, and it has a lot of things going for it right now. And I think 2018 is going to be a great year for Digibyte. It's good to see that there's a track record, that there's something to look back on. And like, hey, Digibyte's been around. It's not going anywhere. There's a strong community here. There's a lot of adopters, a lot of reasons for Digibyte to be a very promising investment in a very promising peer-to-peer cryptocurrency. The second point I want to talk about here is the transaction times. This thing is fast. It has 15-second block times, which means all the transactions can get into one block. The blocks are also going to be increasing in size in the future, and by 2020, it's going to be able to hold 2,000 transactions per second, which is amazing. You can see here, Visa is 2,000 transactions per second, and that's the future for Digibyte, to get to 2,000 transactions per second by 2020. And you can see there's a possibility to scale it even bigger, up to 280,000 transactions per second. Comparing that to PayPal, which only handles 130 transactions per second, Digibyte is already a very clear winner. It's already beating Western Union. If I'm selling someone a product, I don't have time to wait, 20, 30 minutes for confirmations. I don't have time to wait and then pay all the extra fees. I want to get confirmations fast. So if someone buys something from me, I don't want to wait around and make sure that money is good. So if I'm selling stuff online, or if I'm selling stuff for my store, someone walks in to buy something, they're going to walk out before the confirmations happen. So it's very important that we do think about transaction speed and then the confirmations. Confirmations are a big deal. So when I say confirmations, I'm talking about the blockchain basically recording, hey, this person sent that money to this person, and that's recorded on the public blockchain, and now everybody knows. So we need those confirmations to confirm that the transaction happened. The third reason I really like Digibyte is the fees. The fees are so small that you wouldn't even notice. If you're sending $1,000, you're not going to notice there's any fees. You're going to pay less than a cent. If I'm sending money to my friends, or if I'm sending money to a company, I don't want to pay fees. I don't think about, hey, I need to increase how much money I'm sending to pay for the fees. So think about Bitcoin. The fees can be huge when you're sending Bitcoin, even Ethereum sometimes. The fees can really get crazy if the network's really loaded down. So the fees are a big issue that needs to be addressed, and Digibyte has addressed that with such small fees. The fourth reason I like Digibyte is there's 5 mining algorithms, and what that means is that it stops people from having one massive large farm. So like China right now controls 80% of the hash power on Bitcoin. All the transactions basically across the world are getting confirmed in China because they have such a large pool, and it's only one type of algorithm that's controlling Bitcoin. Now with Digibyte, there's 5 different algorithms. So for one company to be able to control all of the hash power, they would need to have 5 different algorithms running, and they still couldn't do it. It's just too hard to have all that set up. My final and 5th reason that I like Digibyte is that it's SegWit activated. And what that means is that the Lightning Network, so we talked about Lightning Network with Bitcoin, with Litecoin. Now you can use Lightning Network with Digibyte in the future. And also a big benefit of this is atomic swaps. Digibyte has set itself up for a beautiful option here for people that are holding a lot of Bitcoin. People that are holding, let's say they have all their wealth in Bitcoin, and then they want to do a small transaction. They want to buy a cup of coffee. They want to buy this or that. They can do an atomic swap, get some Digibyte, use that Digibyte fast, not pay transaction fees, not have the issues with confirmations. They can do everything fast by just using an atomic swap. and swapping Bitcoin for Digibyte instantly. And what that's going to allow them to do is to spend Digibyte at places like I talked about, like at a coffee shop or different online retailers, and get those confirmations fast, and then not have to use Bitcoin and pay the transaction fee. So this is a big benefit. And that's 5 technical reasons that I'm bullish on Digibyte overall. And I really just think that Digibyte has set itself up to be a very strong competitor in the overall cryptocurrency market. Also, big news for Digibyte is they are now going to be hiring a outside PR firm to help increase the marketing for Digibyte. Recently, it's mostly just been the community that's been marketing it. There hasn't been a huge marketing push like a lot of the other big crypto coins that have massive budgets to get marketing, to market everywhere, to get people to buy into their ICOs. Digibyte hasn't done that, so that's been one big issue for the community. People have been upset that Digibyte hasn't been marketing, but now they are focusing on marketing. They're actually hiring an outside PR firm to work on that, so that's big news for Digibyte. I do like that news. There's also a lot of other rumors going around that Digibyte could be used for different types of uses, like being worked into the Bitcoin protocol, that small transactions could be through Digibyte with Bitcoin. I don't know the exacts on that. That's one of these far-fetched ideas. But there's a lot of different ideas, a lot of different applications for Digibyte. It's already being used at a couple different places. I think it was an airport parking lot that's now using Digibyte to buy time on a meter. If you look here at the chart, the big thing right now with Digibyte is that, overall the market is following Bitcoin. And it's going to be like that for a little bit. You can see this is the daily chart here. We're actually kind of breaking out right now. I'm not going to get excited. I'm not going to get excited just yet, but we're kind of breaking out of this downward trend. We found some support there at the 5-cent area, which was previous support that before we had that big massive move up to the 13, 14-cent area. So we'll see what happens from here. I'm going to be watching this 7-cent area. Either way, I'm holding a ton of Digibyte. I think long term, 2-3 years from now, Digibyte has great potential. I'm not going to be trading this. I'm going to be buying the dips here, trying to get as much as I can over the next year or so and see if we can get this move for Digibyte over $1. And then, maybe $2 or $3 in the future. It really comes down to what happens with partnerships, what happens with different deals. Let's say a big company like Tesla starts to use Digibyte. That would be massive for Digibyte. And you never know. Now, that was totally just, a hypothetical. Don't quote me on that. Nobody go and screenshot that and talk about, hey, this guy's talking about Tesla. It's just been a rumor going around. It's an idea. But let's think something like that happened, that you had a big company all of a sudden that said, hey, we like Digibyte. Digibyte's going to go to the moons. So you never know when it's going to happen. It just could come out of nowhere. That was some big news. Digibyte goes up big, and we'll see what happens from there. I remember when I was buying Litecoin at the $50 area, and it went sideways for the longest time, and I thought Litecoin would never go up. And then all of a sudden, it went up to 100, and then 200, and then 300, and then 400. It went crazy over like a week period, and it went to the moon. So really, you just got to be ready. Find coins that you do like. Find coins that you like the story. There's other coins out there, not just Digibyte. If you find a coin that you like, get into it, hold it, look for a nice opportunity to buy. Don't buy after it's already been pumped up big. So everybody who bought here at the 13, 14 cent area, maybe they're pretty upset now because it's pulled back down there to 5 cents. I've been buying here at the 5 and 6 cent area for a while. Any dip below 5 cents at this point, I'm going to buy more. But I think overall here, the big thing to watch is the Bitcoin chart. We got to get Bitcoin breaking out here to get Bitcoin over this $13,000, $14,000 area. I think the overall crypto world is going to start to rally. And 2018 is going to be a bigger year than ever. Because remember, last year, 2017, it was a massive year. There was some massive moves for Bitcoin, for cryptocurrency in general. Digibyte went up 28,000% or 26,000%. One of those numbers. It went up massive. It was a huge move on Digibyte in 2017. Not a lot of people were talking about it, but it did. It made a massive move in 2017. Now, I think the reason that's going to help us is that a lot of people made money or they chased it or they saw the news in 2017. And now that everything's kind of pulled back, people are like, hey, it's a good time to buy. Maybe I'll buy some Bitcoin. It's half the price as it was last year. So I might buy some here and hold it. And then you're going to have people who are going to be FOMOing, trying to jump in here, trying to get in here on this action. Let's say Bitcoin gets back up to the $20,000 area. It's going to get a lot of people excited, get a lot of people chasing it. And I think Bitcoin could go from $20,000 to $50,000 really quickly. You can see here some of these candles, some of these daily candles, it went from 11,000 up there to 14,000 in one day, and then went from 13,000 to almost $20,000 in one day. So when it does start to happen, when these coins start to move, it's going to happen fast. So the same idea for Digibyte, when this does start to move, it's going to happen fast. I think if we get over 7 cents, we get up to the 10 cent area pretty quickly. and then we'll see what happens from there. If we get back to all-time highs, there should be no problem for Digibyte to run up there to the 25 cent, 30 cent area in no time, and then we'll see what happens after that. But overall, those are my 5 reasons that I'm bullish on Digibyte, 5 reasons that I'm holding a lot of Digibyte at this point, and I think long-term, we're going to see some major moves here for the Digibyte world and the Digibyte coin. I talked about in another video, I said, maybe $10 in the future. A lot of people gave me crap for that. Who knows what's going to happen? Cannot see the future, but we could see, $2 or $3 for Digibyte realistically in the future in the next 2 or 3 years. No problem. I think Digibyte has a great foundation, a great coin, and there's a reason that people are behind this coin. I think it has a lot of upside potential. So do your research, learn more about Digibyte, talk about it, tell your friends, help me share this video with your friends. Also, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, or if you're also a big Digibyte supporter, or if you're behind the Digibyte community, leave a like. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well, and I'll talk to you guys later on.